those suck in a good way.
In today's video, we're going to look at my 20-minute full body kettlebell workout and how I incorporate it into my intermittent fasting routine to help me lose over 50 pounds in 6 months. What's going on, everybody? It's Ryan Johnson here with Intermittent Fasting with Ryan, and I'm looking to ditch the yo-yo diets, lose weight, and help you do the same. Over the last 6 months, I've gone from this to this. And if you're new here and interested in sustainable weight loss tips, please click subscribe now. And let's get started. Hey, so in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through my entire full body 20-minute kettlebell workout. I'm gonna cover it from start to finish. I'm gonna cover exactly each exercise and go over some tips for incorporating exercise and fitness into your intermittent fasting routine for maximum results. Be sure to stick around to the end. I'm gonna give you my 3 tips for success for incorporating any workout into your intermittent fasting routine to make sure that you maximize your results. Hey, so like with any workout, the very first thing that I do is a warm-up. For this one, I'm warming up for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna do running in place, some jumping jacks, some body weight squats. So the way today's workout is structured is I'm going to do 20 rounds, and I have a timer on my watch, and every minute on the minute I'm going to start my exercises, and you can see there at the bottom I'm going to change the reps up, whether I'm doing 10, 12, 6 reps, whatever the case is. It's going to change depending on the exercise, but every minute on the minute I'm going to start and do my reps. Once I've completed my reps, which generally takes me anywhere from 15 to 25 seconds, I'll use the rest of that minute to rest. And again, when the next minute starts over, I'm starting with the next exercise. And the very first exercise I'm going to start with is squat thrusters. So you can see here I'm using the 2 20-pound kettlebells. You could substitute these with dumbbells, but essentially I'm going to do a squat, go all the way to the down position, explode to the up position, and then once I get to the top of the squat, I'm going to take the kettlebells and I'm going to continue to press those into the air. So again, this is a 20-minute workout, and the way that I've structured it is I'm going to do 5 different exercises. Each one I'm going to do 4 rounds. So I have completed my 4 rounds of the squat thrusters, and I'm going to go into the second exercise. So after I do the squat thrusters, I'm going to go into my second exercise, and I'm going to do kettlebell swings. I'm using the 35-pound kettlebell here. I really enjoy these kettlebell swings. You really put in a lot of different muscles into the exercise, and you get that full body workout, which is just great.
Hey, if you're enjoying this content, this workout, and you want to see more, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Thanks.
One of the questions I often get asked is whether or not you should exercise fasted or not. And I'll say generally for me, I like to train fasted, so I'm usually working out between 7 and 9 o'clock in the mornings, and I generally break my fast between noon and about 1 o'clock. But the reality is it's going to be good whether you get your training in fasted or fed, as long as you're getting your workouts in. I'm working out 2 to 3 times a week, and there are times where I'll work out during my feeding window if my schedule just works out that way. So that is a minor detail. For me personally, the most important thing is that you're getting the exercise in.
The next thing, as far as structure of this workout goes, I like to go from a high intensity exercise, something that takes a lot of work, to something that's a little less, and then back. So you see I started with the squat thrusters, which is definitely a tough exercise. Then I went into the kettlebell swings, not necessarily as tough, but then from that right into burpees, which is an absolute killer. So that's kind of the way I like to structure that. Be sure to stick around, because at the end I'm going to cover those 3 tips that I'm going to give you to incorporate any exercise routine into your intermittent fasting plan. And that's the halfway point. If you're wondering how I wound up on 6 as the rep count for the burpees, the reality is, I like to do things gradually and step up the intensity as I need to. And when I started doing this a few months ago, I was only doing 5 reps, and that really wore me out enough. But finally I added 1 rep, and then as I continue to do this, over time, at some point I'm going to do 7, 8, but I'm looking for incremental change to get the results that I'm looking for. So like I said before, I like to go from a high intensity exercise to something a little more low intensity. So I went from the burpees into these kettlebell halos. And I decided on 12 reps for this exercise because one of the other things that I'm looking for is these just take a little bit of time to get them in and then switch position. I'm doing 6 in one direction, 6 in the other. But because it is a 20-minute workout, I don't want any working set generally to be over about 25 seconds. So sometimes I'll change my rep count to make sure that I'm not going over that 20-25 second mark. Alright, so we're on to the last exercise. I'm doing the kettlebell clean and press. I'm doing 10 reps total, alternating 5 reps on each arm. Right. Thanks for tuning in to this workout. Like I said before, my 3 tips for incorporating any fitness routine into your intermittent fasting plan will be the following. First and foremost, you got to look for some kind of exercise that you enjoy doing. Now, for me personally, I enjoy bodybuilding style workouts. I enjoy lifting weights focused on individual body parts, as well as these kind of total body CrossFit style of workouts. So the first tip is you got to make sure you find something you enjoy doing. Any exercise is great exercise as long as you're doing it. So don't pick something that you don't enjoy. The second one is you got to look for action over perfection. So it's better to get in there and do some sort of workout versus overthinking and looking for the best possible workout to get the best results. Is you got to do something. So action over perfection. And the final tip would be, like with anything I talk about, weight loss is all about habit building. So when you have picked a workout that you're going to do, when you pick the number of times that you're going to do it a week, I would say start small. Build the habit of exercising at all before you set a goal for yourself that may be a little tougher, because if you fall short of that, you can get discouraged. So, I'd say start with working out 1 to 2 times a week, and when that becomes habit, then you can look to increase. But don't set yourself up to be defeated mentally. Thanks again for tuning into today's video. And I'm leaving some videos on the screen that I really think that you're going to enjoy, so be sure to check those out, and I'll see you over there.